was the team just as expected, but it was not the facing team that was expected. Turns out it is Soma versus Soma Sato, while it's Takumi versus Itsuya Izan, and Megumi is the one who's facing Momo. Yes, this is the Shokugeki no chapter 229. Finally, my girl Megumi is gonna be a shine. So please, please do not make her lose. If she's gonna lose, at least let her lose to the second seat or the first seat, which, by the way, I do not want her to lose to them too either. But I will not accept if she loses to Momo, especially after what is hinted at this chapter. Momo is a cute girl and she likes cute things. However, there's something I must mention. I have a feel, isn't there supposed to? I think there's a missing page in this translation, because I clearly remember in the spoiler there's a page where um, Satoichi says that everything that Momo calls cute is actually something she looks down upon. Basically, she doesn't bother remembering the real name. It's not that she likes cute things. She has called people cute things because that means she looks down on them and don't acknowledge them. Either way, in this chapter, the gang are preparing their own way. Takumi in his head full resting. Megumi preparing with many different strokes of, different kanji, the way she relieves stress. While Soma, he is Soma, he just plays cards. And Irina, Irina is not gonna cook right now, but she is watching, basically with a face that says, "Oh, I so wish I could have done this." It's even funnier how she argued with her sister, cousin, about all this. So either way, it's time for the duel soon to start. So Momo comes in and greets them, saying that the first seat Tsukasa and second seat Rindo is still resting in their rooms. Tsukasa is sitting on the sofa, while Rindo, she's wrapped up in her bed sheets. I have to say that is actually kind of cute. While Somesato, he has decided to get his in focus back by splashing himself with cold water. Either way, Momo was established as the girl who many times have been a very much jerkassy, and is a girl who's anti-social. But she is, but here she's surprisingly talkative. Uh, and here she reveals the fact that she calls everyone by nicknames, cute things, as she says in a scene that she loves cute things. And the reason why she became a pastry chef is because she feels that is the cutest thing ever. But I think there is a page that says that Satoichi says that the only reason why Momo calls people for cute things is because she looks down on them. Either way, she says with a threatening look to Megumi to get along. And so the match of the next cooking starts with Somesato Izan more bloodthirsty and ready than ever, and Momo enters the fray as the same judges from before, but this time it's of course the three musketeers of the first years, and I'm not including Irina in that because I think she counts as D'Artagnan, the one who is the most brave. Of course, Megumi is nervous, but Irina says to them to do your best. And so, with a threatening intro by Urahara-chan, the cooking match will soon begin. But before it begins, we are treated to a flashback with when Megumi's training began, as she remembers the training she got from Dojima and Yoshiro, but also from a surprising third guest who Dojima invited. Who is that guy? Well, it's a guy who enters the room with a very threatening death look, as he still says that you're still in Toskie, slowpoke. Yeah, that's none other than Chef Shinomiya, who is still here. I have to say, his intro is actually kind of threatening. He really has a death look. One presumed that, he is not so happy to see her. But it's clear though that Shimoya was an obstacle Megumi could not cross over. Although I still don't think she can cross over. It's more of the fact that she cannot cross over him because for Megami, Shimoya was one of her biggest traumas. So this surprising third guest is actually to train her focus to the max. But yeah, she is to face Momo. And please do not make her lose. Especially when Momo has established herself as a very jerkass. Lose to... She may be cute, but Megami is even cuter. So yeah, all in all, I'm still a bit frustrated about the huge amount of despair hanging in the air, but seeing my girl Megami finally, after a very long time, taking the stage and being the panels of this all, really makes this interesting. Of course, seeing Shimoya with his threatening look is actually not uh, so interesting, but I've said it before and I say it again. Unless Yuto forgot, Megami has many times been said to have hidden potential. But if you ask me, I think Yuto has forgotten that he made Megami a person with hidden potential, because there has hardly been anyone who has been bringing it up that Megami is supposed to have hidden potential. And when she has hidden potential, I always presume she is at least going to have a skill of a second seat level. So is this what this training is about with Shimoya? For her to finally get rid of her trauma of not being able to stand up to that man and cook well? Either way, strangely enough, it is Takumi who's facing Izan. I always thought it was Soma's gonna face him. So why do I have a strange feeling that Takumi is gonna lose against Izan just because then it is, what, 3 of the last left? Then it's only Rindo, Tsukasa, and, well, Izan left. After all, Rindo did say that if Izan is serious, he could very well have devoured the more of the higher seats. So who knows? Maybe this is one of the few times we're ever gonna see him serious. So does this mean that? I mean, Soma is definitely gonna pass, not because he's a main character, but because Soma is washed out. Megami must pass. I won't tolerate if she loses. It's only Takumi who is a little bit unsure in the wind, if you ask me. Because if he loses, then Central will still have, 3 of the final ones, which Erina, Satoichi, and, well, hey, let's just face it, Soma is gonna take. And then they're gonna win. And the match is over. Is that how it's gonna be like? Either way, we're treated to flashback with my girl Megami. Already looking forward to more. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.